A Supreme Court judge.
The fact that you're brushing it off means you've already assumed a position.
No, I've not presumed that position.
You're brushing
I'm asking you for facts.
You want me to
ingest your opinion?
I want victims.
You want me to ingest your opinion as if it's fact, and you ain't got any stats to back it up?
I don't need to ingest your opinion.
You've just made a statement
Professor so-and-so.
that all these groomers were abused. All the abusers were abused.
mate.
You made that statement.
Do you
So I'm
believe that
saying,
Jedi?
I'm saying, prove it.
That statement's dead. You're dealing with the victim. You talk about the victim. His father's name. Where the fathers come
on.
How come
The solution. It's the solution, right? Doesn't matter who it is. It's the solution.
Well, it does matter.
Come on.
We agree, but that can be on both sides of that.
But is that both prongs and it's a pro?
You don't have to be abused to abuse someone.
Come on.
No, of course you don't.
Exactly.
No, you can't.
So-
I'm not saying you do.
You kind of did.
No, I didn't.
You kind of inferred it still. You kind of inferred it.
I will
was
see.
defending the paedophiles. Anyway,
You've made a stand.
I've not made a stand. I'm questioning your stand.
Hold on, wait.
You're the
You
one that
don't
made
need
the
to question
stand.
my
Don't
stand.
try it. You made a stand.
He's on
I
the
didn't make
side.
a stand.
You made a stand.
No, I made-
You
I made a
said that
statement.
the abusers were abused.
I didn't say all of them.
You did.
I said this.
No, you did. You said all the abusers were abused.
I didn't say all.
He's actually no.
How would we know all?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna let you off the hook.
I think abusers-
I know.
No, you don't need to
Yeah, I
let
got
me
you.
off the hook.
I'm
You're not letting me
gonna
off the hook.
I'm gonna let you off
No, you're not
the
letting me off the hook.
hook.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
look
You
at that.
fucked up. Let's move on.
There's no fuck up.
You fucked up. Let's move
There's no
on.
fuck up. There's no fuck up.
Kinda
You think
did,
there's a
still.
fuck up.
Kinda did.
You're against the paedophiles.
But
I
you're-
get it. I get it. You
right.
want to blame the paedophiles.
Right.
They're all
So,
evil people.
Is that wrong?
To blame
Is
the
that wrong to say
paedophiles?
that?
For the crime, yes.
Okay.
But not all paedophiles actually, commit the act.
So,
Do you understand
so
that? They
do I
reckon it's about
wanna-
1 in 12.
So when I catch a,
You sound like an apologist for paedophiles.
When I catch a paedophile,
Paedophile apologist.
when I catch a paedophile,
You can't do anything. That's so
am
weird.
I
It's
supposed
illegal.
to, thank you. Am I supposed to go into the psychology?
Is man back in nonsense, fam?
Basically.
This is your style. This is your style, man. You're just
You know what I'm saying? I tried to explain it. I don't.
I understand.
It's all shit.
That weren't
What were you
premature.
saying?
What are you saying?
What were you
Did you
saying?
hear what he just said?
What did you say?
He said, "Oh, basically, not all paedophiles,
Commit
commit
paedophilic
the
acts.
acts."
That's correct.
Now, this is going into the apologetics here.
This is
getting
not
into the-
apologetics,
it
this is actually
This
a
is
thing
the
that came
new-
out very
This is the
recently.
new apologetics that they're pushing out there to get us more comfortable with paedophiles. Yeah,
What?
on
Where is he
on
getting this
Victoria,
from?
on
Brother, you
Victoria
asked the
Denbighshire.
question. What was the question?
On Victoria Denbighshire. On Victoria That was funny.
What is wrong with you, man?
My G, you know, I love you, you know. These youths, he reminds me of Hamza. He's got that same energy. You get me, yeah? Just chill out, bro. You pitting
I'm
yourself
chill,
against
you're the
me.
one who's getting
Yeah, man.
crazy.
Alright, cool. Anyway, on Victoria Denbighshire, it's it's like at around 9 o'clock on Channel 2. They put on this like news program for an hour, yeah. And it's a woman called Victoria Denbighshire. She's got on these paedophiles, yeah. And they're saying, look, I'm attracted to kids and rare.
It's about 1 in 12, they reckon.
But I don't act on it, and I have no intention of acting on it. Now, the conversation was taking the lines of, should we now look at different ways at dealing with paedophiles, and working with these paedophiles, because most of these paedophiles don't want to offend, and the paedophiles that don't want to actually sexually abuse people and whatever, but they just think about it, but they won't physically do it, they may be suffering from a mental illness, and what we need to do is look into their psychology and understand them and give them a chance, because really and truly, and then we're edging into what they call trans age. Yeah? You know, we got transsexual, trans this, trans that. Now we're edging into trans age, where a man's going to tell you he cannot help the fact that he feels in his body that he's 6 years, 8 years old, 9 years old. Yeah?
Okay, so what you say?
This is the case for apologetics. What we're talking about, we're trying to now separate the paedophiles, that, oh, I only think it, but I ain't never touched no one. Yeah?
Which is true.
But this is the thing. Let's just deal with the paedophiles that are actually doing something. I don't want to hear nothing about these paedophiles. That's like when Paul talks about being gay, but he doesn't have sex with. It's like, keep it to yourself, then, bro.
They have asked
Like, we don't need to hear about it. Like, you get me? If
Yeah,
it's
they are
only in
giving
your head,
testimony,
keep
asking
it in
for
your
help.
fucking head.
What are you suggesting?
Yeah? Don't put it on the news. Yeah, don't
So
put it
are
out
you
there on
suggesting
platform.
no help, Jedi?
I'm saying don't put it
No
out there.
help. So they
Don't put it out there
act
on a
out and then they
platform.
go,
You don't inhale.
There is no help.
Man doing Bill Clinton
There is
now.
help.
You don't inhale.
Yeah.
If someone's attracted to kids, there's help. You know that in America when they try to cure people from being gay, and they go, I ain't gay no more, they can't cure them. That's the way they are, man.
You're
That's in
telling me
their
there is no psychology that would help these people?
head.
You're
Yes,
obviously
there
we
pointing
are
to us.
just-
You
we're
tell
just
us
gonna
it.
leave
You
them
tell
by
us.
the
What are you
wayside.
going to do with them?
There
You
is.
have
Again,
them.
aren't you?
You have them.
I got a good one.
I mean, I have.
You have them. We're going to leave them.
Please.
We don't want them. You can have them.
Listen, we got a solution.
Man, we're gonna leave
We got
It's all a
we
bit
got
comedy to
solution.
you, obviously.
Listen, we got a solution for them in our country.
What's his paedophile
in
solution?
Nigeria? We put tyres, petrol.
I'm buying them up. What's your solution? Oh, look at the camera. What's your solution?
Well, we have to take advice from the psychologists. We have to find out where the solution is. And they are working on it. There are shows, there has been...
How about the psychologist is the paedophile? What are we going to do?
You need a
This is not helping at all, is it? What do you want?
Freud
Your argument
is
is
the
to set light
paedophile.
to people that are paedophiles. That's what you want to do. You want to do
We
that.
don't even want to go into
Sick man
it.
Freud.
Sick man
The thing
Freud.
about the paedophiles, you know they try to do that for gays. You know they're saying that gay people got the same type of...
They used to try to cure gayness,
Try to
yes,
cure
they
them. Has
did.
it worked?
Well, we don't do it.
Has it worked?
What do you mean, has it worked?
Has it worked?
Has it ever worked?
Has it ever worked?
I do not know.
They've studied it for years.
Yes, they have.
You know,
Yes.
you know,
In the
for
50s and the 40s and 50s, they tried to find cures, yeah.
Did it work? It didn't work. There's
I
no
don't
cure.
believe so.
Okay, there's
Why
no
do you think this is
cure
gonna
for
work?
someone's
So what are
weird-
you suggesting?
So what you want to do with the paedophiles? What you want
Are
to do
you
with the
suggesting to murder
paedophiles
them?
is do what? Study them. What do you want to do with the paedophiles?
What do you want to do with them?
You're the one that's making the
Yes,
suggestions.
I would try to help them.
I'm
I
trying
would
to
try to
clarify.
help them.
How? In what way?
Why not?
I'll kill them. That's what I'll do.
You want to kill them?
How
Yeah,
are
But
you
there's no
helping the
conversation.
paedophiles?
You want to kill them?
How are you helping the paedophiles? How are you going to help them?
By seeing if we can find a cure for that.
What do you mean? Well, it's a bit ambiguous. What do you mean a cure for
They-
that? You
look-
think it's an illness?
It could be.
Do you think it's an illness?
We do not know, Jedi, do we? We don't know if it's
No.
genetic.
Why would you assume it's a genetic? Is being a murderer genetic?
We do not know.
It's being a murderer
Well,
genetic.
it's both. It's usually
So,
both.
so what should we do? Should we now offer the
There's usually
murderers
an element which is genetic
help?
and an element which is
Shall we
socialised.
offer the should we extend this to
I
rapists?
don't know why you're so angry about
I'm
it.
not angry. Should we extend this to rapists as well?
We of course.
Yeah. So we now need to
If somebody,
study the rapists.
if somebody
see
comes
if we can
forward
cure
and
them of
wants
being a
help,
rapist.
why would you not want to do that?
This is what you call
Somebody wants to come
apologetics,
forward.
yeah?
It's not apologetics.
It is apologetics, yeah? Yeah? The people are paedophiles, yeah? We're now looking into psychological...
You're saying they can't come forward because you want to burn them.
Why are you
said
coming
burn
forward
them.
as a paedophile? Burn you, yeah. Yeah. I am a father, yeah? I don't know if you have children yourself. Do you have children?
It's irrelevant.
It's relevant to your stance.
Father's Day, baby.
It's Father's Day today, and it's relevant to your stance because we're talking about children. And I want to know, are you even in charge of a child?
Irrelevant.
Are you in charge of? You're not, are you? You're not. Are you allowed to be?
Do you know why?
Let's
My
leave that.
kids are older.
Forget that. What I'm saying is, if you're not in charge of children and you're not responsible for any children, I can understand
That's
why
how
you've
the law
got
works in
this
this country.
airy
If you're
fairy
in charge of children, you're allowed to burn.
this kind of airy fairy state of mind when it comes to
Complete
paedophiles.
madness.
You've turned 360 and you started apologising.
He wants to
for
burn
paedophiles.
paedophiles.
Who
Who
wants to?
haven't actually acted out.
Who wants to burn paedophiles?
This gentleman here
And
said,
what?
in my country we burn them.
And what?
What do you mean, and what?
And what?
That's it.
What's that? You're saying it like it's some form of
He
mockery.
doesn't think they should have help.
Help.
If they come forward and they say, I have these urges, right?
This is looking weird for my man. I'm
And
not
he's
gonna lie.
saying, we can't give them help. We can't give them help. They're paedophiles.
This is a weird call.
They have no help.
I'm done.
What? I just got here.
It's done.
You're
Roll, it's
running
over.
away. You're running away.
It's over. Nice conversation.
This is getting, I don't know. It's getting bare like we went from
back, Jedi, you're back.
dealing from the vulnerable children and why they're vulnerable, yeah, to now let's do these help groups for these paedophiles that come forward and we need to these people and I don't get it. Yeah?
He doesn't get
Man
it.
said it's a two-pronged attack. Yeah? It's a two-pronged attack. What I said
Jedi
made
also
sense.
thinks
Your suggestion, yeah? Remember, my suggestion was let's deal with the vulnerability. His suggestion was no, it's a
I
two-pronged
liked
attack.
your argument.
It's a two-pronged attack. Let's deal with the paedophiles. Now I'm asking him what you're going to do with the paedophiles. He's getting very vague and ambiguous. We're gonna try to find the cure and study him, and I don't know if it's curable. Maybe it's just that, and you're just chatting shit. Yeah.
We don't know if it's
Meanwhile,
curable, that's true.
children are getting abused, and they're getting abused because they're vulnerable.
He's off.
Let's deal with what we can deal with, what we know. Yeah. We can help these children be less vulnerable. Yeah. That's it.
And you know,
Simple. Step one. Let's go on that. Let's go on helping the victims rather than concentrating on what we're going to do with the paedophiles and some weird.
One step though, man.
Maybe.
I think there's
Let's take the first one though. Let's take the first one.
One at a time.
Let's take the
Let's do
first
them
one.
all. How about
Yeah?
that?
No, there's no all.
Yeah, there is an all. Not in your world. You just want to burn them. But
What was your step?
In this country, we can
Okay,
do all.
my step was help the victims. Your step is what?
Yeah, help the victims. I agree with that.
Okay, and
It's a good idea.
then do it all. What's the other bits then?
Well, there's three problems we have here. There's those that don't commit the crimes, and we could try and help them.
How?
We don't know. We need to see.
So why do we need to help them if they're not committing any crime?
No help as well.
No, I know.
If they're not committing any crime, why are we helping them?
Because they've come forward.
For what?
Because they have these urges. They've already spoken out.
So
about
how
it.
is that? What has that got to do with the problem that
I
we
know
got
you
out
don't
there?
want to deal with it, Jedi.
No, that
Fine.
makes
You
no
don't want to
sense.
talk about it.
Hold
Talk
on.
about it.
We're talking about the children that are being abused. Now you've gone
Yeah,
from
you
the
are.
children. the children that are being abused and grooming, this is what we were talking about. We've gone from that to, let's deal with guys that come forward and say they have urges and thoughts and.
Why not be guys,
So we're doing a fantasy workshop now. We're going to deal with your fantasies. Yeah? That's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Rather than, how is that helping? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
I don't want to be on this.
They've come forward to say that they have a problem. And apparently the figure is 1 in 12.
Hannibal Lecter. Let's deal with Hannibal Lecter. Look after Hannibal Lecter. Forget about the people who
No,
got
not
the skin removed.
Hannibal Lecter. Not Hannibal Lecter. The guy that thinks about eating people, but that's more natural. So we've gone from the victims and the perpetrators to those that just think about it. From the victims and the perpetrators, to those that just think about it. You understand? No, but it doesn't make sense. You're dealing with minority report. He's on them thought crimes. Thought crimes and that. You're dealing with thought crimes now.
No, it's not thought crimes. They've come out and said they want help. You want to mock it.
How?
You want to mock it, it's fine.
You're not preventing
Identify. You have a survey.
He's mixed it up. He definitely has. And then one about thought crimes and people that think about abusing.
We're not talking about thought crimes.
It seems like you're being apologised. I understand what you're saying. I don't think you are, though. I don't. Do you understand?
Judge is sitting here like,
I reckon we should concentrate on the victims.
That's
On the victims and dealing with the offenders, But those that just think about it make no. I don't get it. Someone's coming forward saying, I think about doing a crime, but I don't commit it. And we're going to leave the victims of the crime and the purpose. Yeah, cool. You want help, because you want to stop thinking what you're thinking. That's cool. Not you, them. They want to stop thinking what they're thinking. Yeah? They want to stop having those thoughts.
Yes.
Okay, cool. But we're not talking about people that are having thoughts.
I think what
We're not
they're
talking about
saying,
that, though.
what I've seen, and listening to some interviews, what they're saying is that this exists in society, that they are in society, and that they can't just be ignored because they're there. And we need to address that. That's what their point is.
So they want to be heard, they want a voice, and they want to have a voice.
Yeah, they don't want to do
I'm a
it,
child
Jedi.
abuser, I want a voice, I want to be recognised. Yeah? I'm not a child abuser.
You want to mock it.
I'm not a child
It's fine, mock
abuser.
it.
But a paedophile, by definition, is someone that is attracted to children, not necessarily someone that
Commits the act.
commits the act.
Yeah, agree.
Cool. All right, then you got the
And
ones
it's
that
a
look
very
at
high
images.
figure, we think.
Now, those ones that look at images should be convicted, should be dealt with lawfully,
Actually, it's 1 in 20, I think,
because
not 1 in 12. I
somebody is
apologise.
generating them images, and for you to watch them, look at the images, you're supporting that person generating the images, That's supply and demand. So that's why you should be dealt with for looking at images. You should obviously be dealt with for doing the act, because you're obviously abusing another human being, But for thinking about it, and you want help and resources because you think about it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that is a totally separate argument to the one that we've been having. The two don't even make sense. Speaking about somebody that has a thought and doesn't act on it, then stay over there.
But that's not saying they're never going to act on it. That's the problem.
And they're making them
up?
those.
man say pedophile support.
What are you saying?
Helpline.
It actually exists, brother. It actually exists.
What's the number? What's the number?
Making like little kid dolls.
It's running off again.
They're making like little kid dolls.
Apologies, sir.
You talk about the four.
Hello? Yeah, it's me again. It's me.
Jedi's back. The man who wants to burn paedophiles.
No, but this is the thing, Forget burning them,
Hopefully we don't. It's actually illegal.
Obviously, you can't burn them, innit? 'Cause it's illegal. But obviously, you need
But
to.
you would if you could.
In this country.
What do you do with someone that's got
But
violent
the way you said
tendencies?
that, you sort of would if you could. Would you burn someone who's paedophile that
Listen,
hadn't
right
actually
now,
acted
you know
on
what
it?
I'd do right now in this age of enlightenment.
You know what,
yeah?
don't say
I would
on
just
camera.
lock them away.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say on camera. I would just lock them up in it. You know what they do to violent people, You know people with violent tendencies. What they used to do, give them IPP, which means you go to jail and you get out when we think it's okay for you to get out.
That's not going to help, is it?
that
Let's
was
face it.
brought. IPP was brought in for pedophiles.
And why is it not going to help?
You know,
In the
IPP
interest of public protection.
Public protection.
Because
for
every
paedophiles.
paedophile-
I understand
They
you want to-
changed it for violent offenders. Paedophiles weren't getting IPP no more. Yeah, it was violent offenders, robbers. So.
But you're not talking about paedophiles who actually have acted on their paedophilic
Now,
their paedophilic
pedophiles who've
tendencies.
acted on it, pedophiles who've acted on it,
Go to prison.
have gone to prison and blatantly said, they're not changing.
Yeah,
they come back, they're going to do it again.
They can't be released. I'm not saying they can't be locked up, brother. I'm not saying that.
Locking up
And they
is
got
not
their own
working.
wing.
I agree.
They got their own wing.
One, because there's a disparity in the
I
sentence.
agree. It doesn't work. I agree.
Where are you from originally? Are you just English? And this is getting somewhere. You're just English. All right, cool. So in a village setting, yeah, when we were all like living a more low key kind of lifestyle, yeah. In the village settings, yeah. Before prisons and stuff, yeah, people that offended the community, yeah, with such heinous crimes, yeah, would be dealt with in a tribunal of their peers, yeah. Now, unfortunately,
we had courts, yeah. I mean, depends how far back you go.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's what's happening right now. Like in terms of people are not getting judged by their peers, yeah, they're getting judged by the judges, and the judges are there to represent maritime and admiralty law, yeah. So they're not really there for us anyway, yeah. And we know this is true, yeah.
I accept
so
that, but
mainly what they're there to do
not
is
calling for judging by
make
my peers
money.
either.
They're there to make money. Now the prison system is a money making system. Everybody that goes in, every prisoner that goes in, 30,000 a year minimum, yeah. So what we're saying is we're actually perpetuating a system that is not beneficial for sorting out
we
real
know the
issues.
recidivist rate is 75%.
This is the issue, yeah.
It's
Paedophiles that
ridiculous.
go to jail and come out, yeah, are gonna go back and reoffend. Yeah, majority of them do reoffend. Yeah, so what we're saying is we know that prison is not working. We're gonna keep storing these people in prison when we know that prison's not working. Yeah, so I agree with my man about finding an alternative solution from what we are already doing. Yeah, now he's got a style that's from his homeland saying bun them up. Yeah, next people don't want to deal with that.
Jedi,
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
not against capital punishment in this
Okay.
case at all.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
So what I don't want is people burning people in the street, obviously.
Or without due process.
Correct. Okay. You have due process.
Oh, yeah, without due process.
What about-
I'm
I'm not against capital
I'm down with that,
punishment.
bro. I'm down with that. I'm down with
Yes,
that.
if that
Not
works.
for thought crimes. Yeah, not
Chemical
for thought.
castration. Yeah?
They
You know
used
they're doing-
that's what they actually used on homosexuals, chemical castration. In this
Did it
country.
work?
Well, this is it. Also, it sometimes doesn't work. This is the problem.
Mad. I know you man have jumped from grooming gangs.
No, I didn't want to jump from that. My position was simple.
I know, but I don't.
I was arguing
Yeah, Osama
against
bin Laden.
the demonisation of Muslims is what I was arguing
No,
against.
but we can't try and. I know these comments that you've gone into
Two debates.
paedophilia.
Yeah, we ended up back on this.
This is tier 2 paedophilia, isn't it? Because you got tier 1,
Yeah,
and you got tier 2, yeah?
2 is where it's mostly committed by, as Jedi said, white loners. They're the tier 2s, but they're the only ones that have been caught, of course. So we can't say definitely the demographics are all white.
We know it's not all. We know it's not all white
It's
people.
not likely to
We know there's black paedophiles. We know there's paedophiles from everywhere.
But
man.
they're what we
We're
would
not
call, I
playing
would
that.
say
Yeah.
they're like your true paedophiles. And then the groomers are, as Jedi said,
Yeah.
they're going
Based
for the
on
vulnerable.
vulnerable
I
people.
totally agree. I didn't disagree with any
So
of that,
then,
Jedi.
so vulnerability has got to be the thing that, like, if we're so interested in these Muslim, Asian,
I'm
because
not.
listen,
I
the
didn't argue that,
statistics.
Jedi.
No,
Yeah.
the statistics speak about Asians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the identity politics pushers, they speak about Muslims. Yeah, two different things.
But
So
even-
that allows
yeah.
somebody like Raj to sit here and be all higher minded.
Jedi,
I
even-
guarantee you, yeah. Let's look at the statistics of religious belief.
But
yeah?
even if it
and
was,
you're going to see a very different
but
picture.
even if it was all, say, Pakistani men only, 100% Pakistani men, it still wouldn't change the way we police things. So to go on about it, like Farage to say, it's Pakistanis, they've got to solve it. We don't encourage vigilantism in this country. Okay, it's down to the police. This is a social work issue, a councillor's issue, a police issue. We can't have people going up and attacking people in the street because they're Muslims or because they're Pakistanis and saying, oh, you're paedophiles.
Yeah,
Tommy
yeah,
Robinson
yeah, yeah,
supporters
yeah.
say,
Yeah.
pedo.
Put 'em-
This
get
is
'em-
disgusting,
yeah.
right?
Call any man a pedo
So
just 'cause they're Muslim.
by bringing up this thing over and over again about they're Muslims, it doesn't matter that they're Muslims. In terms of the policing, it doesn't change anything. We can't go kicking in the doors of people just because they happen to be Pakistani, right? So this is why I'm against what Raj is saying. I've always said that.
I know, we know you're against that.
Okay.
I know you're against that.
I know
You're
what
very
you
clear
think,
about that.
Yeah, good.
Don't
Because
think
that's
that
very
we're not,
important.
We're not confused about that.
No,
you
no,
know.
good.
Yeah.
But the vulnerability issue, I'm totally agree with you. We need to deal with that. That is a big problem. Where are the parents? Why are they out on the street?
Because for me, like,
but
it's
also,
like
where are the social workers?
we get a bag of stats and we start looking at the stats and then we start ignoring certain things, like what you said about the type 1 and the type 2. Yeah, if we look at this type 1 and type 2, yeah, those that are in the type 2, there's nothing that anybody else can do to really prevent what they're on, because they're only attracted to you because you're young. Yeah? That's what their attraction is, your age.
Yes.
Yeah? Whereas the other group are only attracted to your vulnerability, meaning you're an easy target.
Jedi, it's actually a very specific age as well
Yeah.
with paedophilia. They actually they have preferences, so it's like it's 10 for some children.
Regardless, man, because
and
you
it
know,
can be very young.
a big man going for a 15-year-old or 16-year-old still for me snacks of this.
It's actually,
And there's another thing in this
actually
culture,
babies
yeah.
as well.
In this culture, they do this thing of they dress up as naughty schoolgirls. Yeah, they've got something called they got something called centurions, yeah, and carry on laughing and all these kind of things, yeah, where they promote this pigtailed, blonde, bimbo, young model, barely legal. You go in the newsagents, you look at magazines at the top, barely legal, and all this, yeah. They're pushing the size 0, and they're pushing all these kind of things. To be honest, yeah, I feel like society in general is actually pushing the paedophile agenda.
Great.
So I'm with Tommy Robinson on that. If he was not just focused on a small group, I agree. The over-sexuality of people in general, let alone the young, is ridiculous.
But Tommy's targeting their race and their creed. I'm saying we should be targeting the authorities because they're the people who are not doing anything about it.
Fuck the
They're
authorities.
the people who are
I think it's
facilitating
closer
it.
to
No,
home,
they
Tommy.
are Jedi. They're facilitating
they are.
it.
They are.
They're responsible.
Closer to home.
But we know,
Tommy needs to
but this is the thing, yeah. So now we're looking at the facilitators, and the facilitators
Police,
now, the
social
police,
workers,
social workers.
counsellors.
Now let's look at the majority of police, social workers, and counsellors. These stats are available, yeah. Now I don't have the facts, but I will believe that it's going to be a majority of white people in these jobs. When it comes to the police force, it is definitely. We know this.
But what matters is not their skin colour, but the fact that they're committing a crime by facilitating this.
I'll tell you how it matters, because when you go back to your community, yeah, and you're worried about the little white girls, because they're all writing it on the comments, you know. Oh, these white girls are being targeted, these white girls are rare. So we're saying, look, you're interested in the white side of things, yeah, and you're within your rights to do that. So then, what you need to do is turn inwards and look at your white brothers who are filling these positions. Yeah, appeal to them. Appeal to your brethren. Yeah, your fellow Englishmen. Yeah, English Defence League. Appeal to your fellow Englishmen that are holding these positions of power. Yeah, and deal with it in that way, rather than trying to just focus. Because what you're doing, yeah, is you're actually giving a safe haven to the worst paedophiles. You're creating a smokescreen. If we get caught up in this. This sensationalism and propaganda, if we get caught up in it and we start thinking, wow, all these Muslims, they're fucking paedophiles, they're everywhere. 27 cases over there and 80 cases over there. We're gonna forget about the institutional.
It's about who's committing the crimes,
paedophiles.
Jedi. Who is committing the crimes?
The social workers, the police force, the judges, the magistrates, all these people, the politicians.
These are the people we need to target.
These are the people. You want to deal with your queen, yeah? Your queen has got what do you call it? Your queen has got arrest warrants out for her, yeah, for missing children. You understand? This is a fact. This is a fact. Yeah? The Queen has got arrest warrants placed out for her for missing children.
Don't do eyebrows.
I'm anti-monarchy, but that sounds a bit conspiracy theory for me.
You may think it's conspiracy theory, but for me, conspiracy theory means that there's a theory about people conspiring to do something. So yeah, conspiracy theory. You can't rubbish anything by calling it conspiracy theory. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you're a fan of quoting things without the stats or facts.
Oh, come on.
So is this
Let's
right?
be clear on that. I've got to show you stats that people that are abusers are abused.
It's not attacking. I'm not
That's
attacking.
self-evident.
I'm not attacking, fam.
It should be
But
self-evident.
I'll
be back next
Every
week.
time I go at paedophiles,
I'll be back next week
he's
on
got
Jedi's
something
arse.
counter to say.
With
I
some
don't get it.
stats.
That's what I say.
You're blending the argument a bit. You're talking about type 2.
No, but he don't mind it being.
But then the grooming gang's type 1. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
so when you're talking about paedophiles that have been abused, yeah, I think that's more type. They've got mental issues. Probably, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the type 2. But when you talk about the grooming gangs, the grooming gangs, the people that you see, they ain't been abused. When they you know what I'm saying?
Grooming gangs, paedophile, sex ring, same thing. Let's get that
Yeah.
straight. One is just a European term, and one is what they're
But
trying
you're
to
not
push
doing it,
on
brother, are you? You're not-
Muslims
you're-
and Muslims.
You and I are not doing it, brother, right?
No, it's the same.
No,
It's the same.
same.
The difference is that the grooming gangs don't mind if you're a child or not.
Yeah, it's vulnerable.
But
It's
the
vulnerable.
but the paedophiles only want you to be a child. You get me?
Okay, so when you're talking about the psychology about them being abused when they was younger, that's more for the paedophile.
You don't have to be a
There's
youth.
a reason reason why people do things, right? There's a reason, and the way they're raised will affect what they do.
Okay, but the
That's
people
my
that have
point.
got grooming gangs.
You're
yeah?
not doing it, and I'm not doing it for a reason. Because we're raised a certain way.
Yeah, but the grooming gangs, yeah.
What happened there?
Who is that?
Don't know. I think they're on him.
On them.
You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is he drunk? It's not Brandon again, is it?
That's that guy. He's drunk.
Where's the white lady? It's not the white lady, is it? No. Okay. We've had one arrest this morning already. Oh. Oh, Jedi, don't feel. Big man, umbrella. That's him.
Who's the one that attacked who? I think so, yeah.
Was it? I told him to let him go home, bro.
Yeah, we should have went from then.
These don't listen, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah? Huh? You running? What you not running for?
Sorry, no.
What you not running for, man? Have it, man. Yeah? I wonder if anyone wants to be real and say what happened.
No violence.
It's just a funny thing.
That was a couple of vulnerable people there fighting each other.
Gang. No violence in the park.
Sorry about moving the thing.
Where was
You're not really.
Oh, is it yours, brother? Good. I didn't want it lost.
I don't want to fuck up his thing. I don't have his focus down there. I didn't want to bring him up, man. Where's my man gone? The other one.
Weapon.
Bro, is that how man fights though? Tell me, tell me. I beg you tell me that's not how man fights.
I never know.
I beg man.
Talking and never
I beg man tell me that's not how man goes close to them.
What happened?
Man them are scuffling, innit? Man them are scuffling. Was that thing?
That's
Hey, up to you.
Up to you. How the hell, man? I want them both to go home. Yeah? They've got this long running beef. I want them both to go home. Huh? He's like, I'm looking for you. Drop something. I'll help you get it.
always the Somali niggas, man.
Taking your name and that. Now you're there. Oh, what is he snitching? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's snitching. Yeah, he's snitching.
Jedi knows the director.
Where's Aye, how'd you focus this lens? This thing? Oh, is they not?
Of course, I'm like, of course.
Content. I'm not trying to fuck up your camera, but I'm trying to zoom in so you can get the exclusive. But yeah.
One man has a personal.
Yeah, where's content? Yes, Michi, what was?
You get on camera. I want to watch a lady. Who's got on camera?
No.
I want to watch a lady.
That's what you said, man. You're in some trouble, innit?
Hey, what's this, man? You had loops on the video last week.
Hey! It was him. He brought that Saudi Arabia.
It's rolling, yeah? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه الحمد لله رب العالمين. So there's been a lot going on in this park regarding myself.